In the summer of 1940, Britain faced one of the greatest dangers in its history. Nazi Germany's Luftwaffe was determined to destroy the Royal Air Force, RAF, and open the way for invasion. On paper, Britain appeared outmatched. Yet against expectations, the RAF survived, and won. The decisive factor was not a single aircraft or heroic pilot, but a revolutionary system of warfare, an integrated network of radar, intelligence, communications, and command control. This was the genius idea that won the Battle of Britain, later known as the Dowding System. Britain's problem in 1940. Britain faced severe disadvantages. Fewer fighter aircraft than Germany. Limited numbers of trained pilots. No margin for heavy losses. The RAF could not afford to patrol the skies constantly or respond blindly to attacks. Every fighter and every minute of fuel mattered. Britain needed a way to fight smarter, not harder. The Dowding System, war as a network. The solution was created by Air Chief Marshal Hugh Dowding, head of RAF Fighter Command. Instead of relying on random patrols or visual sightings, Dowding designed a nationwide air defense system that linked every stage of detection and response. For the first time in history, air warfare was fought as a coordinated system rather than individual battles. Radar, seeing the enemy first. Britain's secret weapon was radar, officially known as chain home. Radar stations along the coast detected incoming German aircraft. Provided early warning, often 20 to 30 minutes before arrival. Allowed Britain to know where, how many, and how high the enemy was flying. Radar did not win dogfights, but at one time, the most precious resource Britain had. The filter room, turning data into decisions. Radar data alone was useless without organization. Information from radar stations and observer posts was sent to a central filter room, where conflicting reports were checked and refined. Enemy formations were plotted on large maps. Accurate real-time pictures of the battle were created. This prevented confusion and ensured commanders acted on reliable intelligence. Command and control, fighting only when necessary. From the filter room, information flowed down through fighter command headquarters, group and sector stations, individual squadrons. Fighters were scrambled only when needed and only in the right numbers. This meant no wasted fuel, no exhausted pilots, no unnecessary losses. German pilots often believed they were facing the last RAF fighters, unaware that Britain was carefully conserving its strength. Observer Corps, the backup that saved Britain. Radar had limits. It struggled to track aircraft once they crossed inland. The Royal Observer Corps, made up of civilian volunteers, filled the gap. Visually tracked aircraft. Confirmed enemy positions and directions. Ensured no raid slipped through unseen. This human network made Britain's air defense nearly airtight. Why Germany never understood it. The Luftwaffe failed to grasp what it was facing. German commanders believed radar stations were minor targets. Never fully understood Britain's command system. Thought RAF losses were far worse than they really were. When Germany shifted bombing from RAF airfields to cities, the Dowding System allowed fighter command to recover and survive, a turning point in the battle. A new way of fighting wars. The Dowding System achieved something unprecedented. Britain fought defensively with maximum efficiency. A smaller force defeated a larger one. Air power was coordinated like never before. It was the first example of modern network-centric warfare, influencing air defense systems for decades to come. Conclusion. The Battle of Britain was not won by luck, nor by technology alone, nor even by bravery, though all three mattered. It was won by a genius idea. That information, coordination, and timing could defeat superior force. By seeing the enemy first, choosing when to fight, and never wasting strength, Britain turned survival into victory, and changed warfare forever.